First lawsuit over the redefinition of a firearm has dropped in Texas. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Welcome back to the channel, Wolverines. This is my Henry 410 side-loading shotgun with the brass receiver. It is awesome. It's my favorite gun that I own. And if you want to see me do some stuff on the firearms that I own in my collection, let me know down below. I might be able to work it out. I'm thinking about doing a new series where I go over some of the firearms that I own. Let me know what you think. Okay, if you don't know who I am, my name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist. I look into the ATF, FBI, and follow gun stuff. If you can do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, let me know if you want me to do stuff on this firearm or the other firearms that I own. Just let me know down below. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. So, as I said in the intro, the first lawsuit over the redefinition of a firearm has dropped in Texas. Houston-based company Division 80, which I haven't heard of, I'm looking into them right now, has dropped the lawsuit, and they brought in some really heavy hitters. They claim that the new rule will put them out of business and other companies like them out of business. Let me get to you who's on their legal team. Co-counsel for Division 80 is Corey Liu. Corey Liu is a very, very powerful attorney. He used to be the Assistant General Counsel to Governor Greg Abbott of Texas. Now, that should tell you right there that he is a very, very powerful attorney. They also have Michael Sullivan on the team. Michael Sullivan used to be the head of the ATF. Under GWB, George W. Bush, Michael Sullivan was the acting director of the ATF, which says a lot about how much money that these guys have to spend. Then they have Rick Vasquez. Rick Vasquez used to run Fat D. Those are the people that make the actual determinations. They have a lot of power behind them in this lawsuit. The Houston-based company says the law is arbitrary, capricious, and abuse of discretion. They point to how vague the law is and how the ATF can make the law say whatever they want. They claim that it's going to put them and other companies like Polymer 80 out of business, and they might. I want to go back to the bump stock case, for example, because this is very, very important. Rob Olson, the chicken farmer, and GOA, along with others, are suing the ATF over the bump stock rule. They claim that the ATF is abusing Chevron deference. You can look up Chevron deference. I've done many videos on Chevron deference in the past on my channel, but they claim that the ATF is using Chevron deference to ban bump stocks. Basically, in the whole history of Chevron, it has never been used for a criminal statute. With the bump stock case, it is being used for a criminal statute. And here it is being used for a criminal statute. The redefinition of a firearm is changing a criminal statute. It goes way beyond frames and receivers. It even goes to the redefinition of what a pistol brace is. If that is changed to a stock, then everyone that owns them is in violation of the NFA. So that's why I talk about the bump stock case a lot, because whatever is decided in that case will have rippling effects across the landscape and will affect the pistol brace rule that is coming out during the summer and the frames and receiver rule, which has been released. So if we win on the bump stock case, all this stuff goes away. So that is why the bump stock case is so important. They have filed a writ of cert with the Supreme Court, they being GOA, to have the bump stock case heard by SCOTUS. Whether they hear it or not, I don't know, but if they are granted the writ of cert, then the court will hear it and they will decide. And that's a good thing, because if you look at the makeup of the court, they really, really hate Chevron. Olson was a genius when he filed the case, because he didn't file it just on Second Amendment rights. He filed it on abuse of Chevron, which a lot of the justices will have an easier time on ruling against than on a Second Amendment issue. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, that's it for today. If anything else breaks, I'll be back. But remember, stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. I am out of here. Wolverines, mother